Hi, I'm John Green. Welcome to my salon. This is Mental Floss Video, and did you know that 21 years ago, Tickle Me Elmo dominated the holiday season? It was 1996, and the company that produced the toy Tyco experienced a sales bump from $70 million to $350 million, and people were selling them for like thousands of dollars on the internet. There was an internet. Anyway, that's the first of 21 things that turned 21 in the year 2017 that I'm going to share with you today in this video that is going to make you and me both feel very, very old. Continuing with another holiday-related craze, on April Fool's Day 1996, Taco Bell took out full-page ads in 6 newspapers announcing that they bought the Liberty Bell and would be renaming it the Taco Liberty Bell. Thousands of people fell for it and frantically called Taco Bell headquarters and the National Park Service. That fact is also a reminder that in 1996 there were newspapers. Deep-fried turkey was a thing before 1996, but it was popularized 21 years ago. This was the year that a picture of one appeared in Martha Stewart Living magazine. Then the idea took off even further thanks to the Food Network and the New York Times. The Betty Rubble Flintstone vitamin turns 21 this year. The popular chewable Flintstones vitamins have been around since 1968, but Betty was snubbed for decades. In 1995, the Bayer Company held a vote via 800 number and also prehistoric voting booth sites in select cities, asking if she should be added to the mix. The following January, she was. Sabrina the Teenage Witch premiered in 1996, and actually, before the show came out, there was a TV movie version which aired on Showtime. It still starred Melissa Joan Hart, but Ryan Reynolds played her love interest. This is not related to 1996, but I saw Ryan Reynolds in person recently, and oh my God. He's just incredibly beautiful. It's incredible. It's not plausible. He looks... I've never felt that way before. Another show that began in 1996 was Judge Judy, inspired by a 1993 60 Minutes profile. By the way, the cases on that show are real. They have over 50 researchers who look for small claim court lawsuits that might work for the show. And speaking of daytime TV, Blue's Clues turned 21 this year. They also had an important research team, although it was slightly different. They would present each episode to preschoolers before animating anything and change the episode based on their reactions. We also do that, by the way, and only with preschoolers. That's our target demo. Are you 4 and tired of unboxing videos? Had enough of the family vloggers? Come visit us at the Mental Floss List Show. Another 1996 piece of entertainment that was half animated, half live action, Space Jam. And believe it or not, still the highest grossing basketball movie of all time. And the best. For a somewhat different audience, Scream was a hit in 1996, and director Wes Craven almost wasn't the director. Danny Boyle, Robert Rodriguez, and Sam Raimi were also approached, but Craven eventually got the job. Jerry Maguire also turned 21 this year, and since you know we love to bust misconceptions on Mental Floss, you should know that the line, "the human head weighs 8 pounds, isn't true. It weighs between 10 and 12 usually. Garry Kasparov probably missed all of those movies, because that was the year that the world chess champion first played Deep Blue, an IBM-developed computer. In a series of 6 games, Kasparov won 3 and tied 2. But the following year, he lost to an improved Deep Blue. Oprah started her famous book club in 1996. The first book was The Deep End of the Ocean by Jacqueline Michard, which, is unrelated to Deep Blue, the computer. Anyway, these books would experience what researchers called the Oprah effect. Of the 70 books chosen from 1996 through 2011, 59 reached USA Today's top 10 bestsellers. Another big moment in pop culture, Princess Diana and Prince Charles divorced in August of 1996. They'd been separated for 4 years, and it was Queen Elizabeth II who encouraged them to make it official. And speaking of England, the Spice Girls released their first single in 1996, Wannabe. The band saw Tony Blair at the Brit Awards and asked him to appear in the music video for the song, and he said no. In other news, we still don't know, 21 years later, what zig-a-zig-ah means. Tomb Raider also turned 21 this year. The first Tomb Raider game was released for the Sega Saturn, PlayStation, and MS-DOS. Originally, Lara Croft was going to be a man, but the designers figured the concept was too similar to Indiana Jones. The first book in the series, A Song of Ice and Fire, A Game of Thrones by George R.R. Martin, was released in 1996. Originally, he pitched the series as a trilogy, but when he finished writing the first book, he realized maybe it's going to be 2 trilogies, now it's maybe going to be 7 books. He'll finish it, don't worry. People get so mad at George R.R. Martin for not having finished Game of Thrones, but he gave us Game of Thrones. Thank you, George. Who knows if she'll end up on the Iron Throne, but the Mother of Dragons rules our wall. Dolly the sheep was born on July 5th, 1996. She was the first ever cloned mammal, and she was named after Dolly Parton. By the way, bonus fact, do you know who has bought the most books in 21st century America? Dolly Parton. She distributes books to kids in need all around the country. Google became a thing 21 years ago. Originally, it was a search engine known as Backrub that lived on the Stanford servers. In 1997, it was renamed to Google, and today, they're our corporate overlords. Thanks, Google. Another popular website founded in 1996, Hotmail. That one did not age quite as well. Originally, the H, T, M, and L were capitalized in the name because, you know, HTML. And Ask Jeeves came about in 1996 too. Our young viewers may know it by its current name, Ask.com, or they might not know it. The butler Jeeves himself disappeared about a decade after the website was started. And finally, I returned to my salon to tell you that those tall inflatable characters with the waving arms you see on the side of the road, usually advertising something, debuted at the 1996 Summer Olympics. They're known as air dancers or sky dancers, and they were invented by an artist from Trinidad named Peter Minshaw. Thanks for watching Mental Floss video, which is made with the help of all of these lovely people. Happy New Year! I'm sorry about how old you're getting, and as we say in my hometown, don't forget to be awesome.